everyone, it's Maura, Viva, and Shoko. It is such a beautiful day outside, so I'm going to read to you a story out here with Shoko, a story about two little boys who are getting ready for Shabbat. This is one of my favorite books. It's called Peanut Butter and Jelly for Shabbos. Enjoy! Peanut Butter and Jelly for Shabbos by Dina Rosenfeld. Yossi opened his eyes one cold winter day, then said Modani and washed right away. This Friday is special, thought Yossi, because there's a reason, but he just forgot what it was. Then Father walked in and called, "Hey, sleepyheads, it's time to get up. Jump out of your beds. Your mother's been gone for 3 days and we've missed her. Today she's coming home with your new baby sister. I'll pick up your grandmother. She'll help us too. Since Shabbos starts early, there's so much to do. Stay with your grandfather. I'll be back soon. Please polish your shoes and clean up your room." So the boys gave tzedakah, they davened and ate, they wiped off the table and each washed his plate. They cleaned up their room and gave their shoes a good shine, and for Mother they colored a welcome home sign. "Hey, Label," asked Yossi, "what's taking so long? When are they coming? I hope nothing's wrong." "Look outside," pointed Label. "The cars are so slow. The road must be icy. It's starting to snow." And Yossi could hear the wind blow as their yard disappeared under layers of snow. With cold noses pressed to the glass, they sat there, watching the snowflakes whiz by through the air. Their eyes opened wide, they smiled in delight, and their breath made the window all frosty and white. "Go out," Label said. "It's sticking just right, and I'm in the mood for a big snowball fight." Yossi smiled and then frowned with a shake of his head. "But Label, we have work to do here instead. It seems everybody is coming home late. Who will make food for Shabbos? We simply can't wait." "We're in trouble," said Label. "If we touch a knife, we never made Shabbos ourselves in our life. If we turn on an oven, I know we'll regret it. Cooking's too hard, so I say let's forget it." "We can't give up now," was his brother's reply. "We'll only succeed if we're willing to try." They sat for a minute, they sat there for two, until Yossi came up with one thing he could do. "I can't cook a filter fish, that may be true, but I always make tuna, and that's a fish too." "I can't touch a knife," Label said, "that I know. I can use a peeler for cucumbers though." So the two boys washed up with soap in the sink and both started working before you could blink. "Soup's a problem," said Yossi, "so this afternoon I'll prepare something else we can eat with a spoon." He took down the bowls with the fancy gold rim and filled them with applesauce up to the brim. "Now for the main course, here's what I suggest," called Label to Yossi, "the food I love best. It's better than chicken or turkey or meat. Peanut butter and jelly so sticky and sweet. To spread on some crackers, a great Shabbos treat. Let's make a bunch for everybody to eat." Soon the meal was ready, but Yossi cried, "Label, we haven't got challah on our Shabbos table." "Don't worry," said Label to Yossi. "Don't cry. We'll only succeed if we're willing to try." Waving 2 frozen bagels over his head, Label grinned. "Don't you see, we'll use bagels instead." "For Shabbos dessert," Yossi said, "there's no cake. Isn't there anything else we can make?" "We don't need it," said Label. "We made so much stuff. Just look at the table. I think that's enough." "Wait a minute," said Yossi. "Won't this do the trick?" And he pulled from his pocket a red candy stick. He broke it in bits, which he put on a plate. And Label said, "Yossi, that candy looks great. Sometimes you're really a pretty smart guy, but you'll only succeed if you're willing to try." Then came a knock and a key in the lock, and in walked the family, and oh, what a shock. Grandma's right hand held a big covered dish that she filled with her homemade gefilte fish. Her left hand held platters of kugel and cake, and fresh challah only a grandma can bake. Mother carried in matzo ball soup piping hot, and roast chicken and meat in a huge steaming pot. Mother carried a bundle in her arms too, their own baby sister so tiny and new. "Mazel tov," Mother said, "for your new baby sister." Then Yossi and Label ran over and kissed her. "We knew," said the boys, "there'd be no time to cook, so we made the whole Shabbos ourselves. Come and look." "It was fun," Label added, "as easy as pie. We succeeded because we were willing to try." Father took pictures of Yossi and Label standing right next to their own Shabbos table. "We love Grandpa. We love Grandma. Shabbos table. We love baby, sister. Label loves peanut butter and jelly. Mommy loves label, Yussie, and baby. We love to help. We love to make funny faces to make baby laugh. At night, they ate tuna and gefilte fish, then applesauce and soup for a second dish. Next came cucumbers, kugel, roast chicken, and meat with peanut butter and jelly so sticky and sweet. For dessert, there was cake and red candy stick, which they finished right down to the very last lick. They looked at the baby and touched her soft skin. They patted her fingers and tickled her chin. Yussie said, "She's the best baby I've ever seen." "Pretty cute," said Label. "For a girl, I mean. When she's bigger, we'll teach her, Yussie and I, that you'll only succeed if you're willing to try." The end. Hope you enjoyed the story. Shabbat Shalom from Mora Aviva and Shoko.